Hey, this message goes out to all my chosen ones. Hey, look, today I found so many of us, so many people who are supposed to be of Yah, what I'm saying, fighting amongst each other, claiming, this side over here is better and that side over there is better, and you know what I'm saying, just fighting amongst each other, you know what I'm saying, and it's basically like what it reminds me of is games, you know what I'm saying. This my turf over here and I'm doing it this way. This my turf over here and I'm doing it this way. You know what I'm saying? And basically, people, what I'm saying, people lose sight of what's really important and who's really important. You know what I'm saying? We're not here to do our own agenda. You know what I'm saying? We're here to, do the will of Yah. You know what I'm saying? Not the will of this set over here or this set over here. You know what I'm saying? Or, this camp over here or this camp over here. We everybody is supposed to be getting along. You know what I'm saying? We got, and I know that's wishful thinking. You know what I'm saying? These last days especially. You know what I'm saying? But we supposed to be getting along. We don't supposed to be fighting against each other, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, we're worshiping the same God. You know what I'm saying? It's basically we're fighting to get to the same place. We're fighting for that crown of life. You know what I'm saying? That we're fighting against the kingdom of darkness, not other men and women of Yah. You know what I'm saying? That's embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? And most people out here who's doing it, you know what I'm saying? You should feel ashamed, you know what I'm saying, coming against your brother or your sister, you know what I'm saying? Trying to prove that you right, and that's pride. You know what I'm saying? Didn't it say, you know what I'm saying? Didn't it say in John 15:5, you know what I'm saying? I am the vine, ye are the branches. You know what I'm saying? If you the branches, if we're the branches, you know what I'm saying? If Yahusha is the branches, you know what I'm saying? Then we're supposed to be basically, we're all a part of one tree. You know what I'm saying? We're basically supposed to be using everything, you know, um, every gift that the Most High gave us to basically bring people in. You know what I'm saying? To basically, you know what I'm saying, plant seeds. You know what I'm saying? It's up to the Most High, whether He wants that seed to grow or not. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to winning souls, that's on the Most High. You know what I'm saying? It's up to Him basically. He gives us those gifts and talents to go out there and plant seeds in people. And whether that seed grows or not, it's up to Him. It's at His discretion. But at no point are we supposed to be fighting each other. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? We going over here, viewing it just like I said, it ain't no different than gangs. You know what I'm saying? And we were basically commanded to love each other. You know what I'm saying? Just like it says in Matthew 22:36-40. You know what I'm saying? The greatest commandment is to love Yah, first of all, more than anything. You know what I'm saying? With all your heart and with all your soul. And next, to love your neighbor. You know what I'm saying? And your brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying? I mean, those in Yah. You know what I'm saying? Those who are fighting the same battle. Those are praying to the same God. Those who are, getting attacked with spiritual attacks, just like you are. Those who are trying to put in work, you know what I'm saying, to do His will and to, plant seeds, to bring awareness to more and more people who don't know of Yah. You know what I'm saying? And to get His word out there. That's what we're supposed to be doing. You're not supposed to be going against, you know what I'm saying, your brothers and your sisters. You know what I'm saying? That's disgraceful. I mean, it's hard enough to fight this world, you know what I'm saying, without, it's basically, this world tries to paint us as crazy, and this world tries to paint us as, oh, we just delusional. We praying to somebody in the sky who don't exist. You know what I'm saying? They try to paint us as stupid, and they try to basically put science on everything. And, science explains this, science explains that, and they try to discredit our God. You know what I'm saying? While we busy fighting each other and warring against each other over which way is the best way to do it. You know what I'm saying? My way over here is the best way. My way over here is the best way. Then the kingdom of darkness is seeing that, and it's making us look weak. You know what I'm saying? They trying to come against us even more. You know what I'm saying? They sneak attacking us, while we fighting amongst each other. And that's crazy though. I got love for everybody who's in Yah. You know what I'm saying? If you trying to do your stuff for Yah, and they just like I say it all the time. I'm nobody perfect. I'm fighting battles just like everybody else is. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's killing that pride. You know what I'm saying? And basically doing this right here, just like it says in Matthew 22. You know what I'm saying? To love your neighbor as yourself. That's your brothers and your sisters too. You know what I'm saying? It's hard out here to love people nowadays because there's so much hate in this world, and there's so much evil and backstabbing and you know what I'm saying, betraying and everything. But at the same time, greater he that is in us than he that is in the world. If you got Yah in you, if you got the Holy Spirit in you, you know what I'm saying. That just comes with that just comes with the territory. Persecution and basically being hated, being talked about, being ridiculed, being called weird, being, what I'm saying, being betrayed, being, backstabbed, everything like that. It comes with the territory. So you're already aware of that, especially you've been in this walk for a long time. But it makes it harder when you're fighting against the world. You're fighting over here against the world. Then you got your brothers and your sisters over here. You trying to do your stuff for y'all. Then you got your brothers and your sisters over here jealous of what you doing. You know what I'm saying? And they basically trying to come against you and sabotage you. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, what we don't realize is y'all looking at all of this. You know what I'm saying? And he's judging all this. He's gonna judge all this. You know, we got to stick together because the kingdom of darkness is continuing to mountain up. And I ain't giving them no kind of respect or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? As far as that, because all praise, honor, and glory to the King, Yahuwah. You know what I'm saying? On everything. And can't nobody stop that. Can't nobody change that any kind of way. So we got to stick together on this. We got to come together and stop fighting. And I know everybody ain't going to feel what I'm saying. They probably just like, F this dude or whatever like that. I mean, it is what it is. But at the same time, everybody has to work out their own salvation through fear and trembling. You know what I'm saying? I'm responsible for what I do. You responsible for what you do. And if you sitting up there hating, not only hating on somebody and hating literally, you know what I'm saying, but you hating your brothers and you hating your sisters, you know what I'm saying? Somebody who is running that same race in y'all that you running. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's experiencing the same type of persecution and ridicule and, spiritual warfare, you know what I'm saying, on the daily. You know what I'm saying? We got to come together on this because, the world is looking at us and we're supposed to be a light to this world and an example. You know what I'm saying? Not up here fighting with each other saying, this group ain't good or that group ain't good. And you know what I'm saying? If we fighting for the same God, you know what I'm saying? Then we got to get it together though, straight up. If you ain't feeling me, this message ain't for everybody. If you not feeling me, I understand. But keep in mind, any of that hate in your heart, you got to be judged for that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all is going to judge you for that. You know what I'm saying? And I got my own stuff to deal with just like everybody else do. You know what I'm saying? I got to make sure I'm straight and I got to make sure I'm good. But you know what I'm saying? It's hard to, and don't get me wrong, I know it's hard to love people out here in this world because this world is so hateful. And anything that you do that's considered, that's considered trying to love is looked at as weak. You know what I'm saying? It's looked at as dumb and stupid and you know what I'm saying? You don't know no better. And I'm going to try to get over on this person because, they weak because they got love in their heart. They not, trying to do what this world is doing. But let's come together and stop all this stuff right here. If one person feel what I'm saying, then that's what's up. I did what I was supposed to do, But hey, all of us are out here trying to do y'all's will. And that's at the end of the day, that's what we trying to do. Get this crown, you know what I'm saying? And do his will. You know what I'm saying? Because it's about planting seeds. It's about doing his will. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I love y'all. I love all y'all. You know what I'm saying? I pray everybody stop fighting. You know what I'm saying? We link up and go against the kingdom of darkness. That's why they try to keep us divided because, you know what I'm saying? Together we strong. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I love y'all. Keep pushing for y'all until the casket drop. Until next time, y'all willing? Peace.